Hi there, Frank here for premium members for the trading day of March the 1st, 2026, a Monday. First of all, go back to our videos starting February 18, where we started to discuss CL and GC. They're good lessons on both, lessons that no doubt will happen again at some point in the future. For the time being, we are long on the CL, and as everybody knows, there's some international situation going on, which will affect various asset classes, no doubt. Let's start with the indexes. The situation on the indexes has not changed. Our position and our plan and what we're looking for has not changed. If you're not sure what we're looking for, go back a couple of videos. No need to repeat it because there's no changes here. As to currencies, well, one look at the Swiss franc, which is traditionally a reserve currency and has some kind of special status in market participants' minds, has already moved, you see, and you can expect the same on others as well. Perhaps the 6E, definitely, as well as the Canadian dollar is moving to the upside. So if you're active on these markets, look at this beautiful complex bull flag, then there are opportunities waiting for us on these markets' currencies. Okay, let's also look at the Japanese yen because we expected a major turnaround a couple of days ago, perhaps a week ago. Hasn't happened yet, but we'll keep an eye on this. Okay, and now the big news, of course, energies, commodities, and within that, let's start with CL, on which we are long, and now the events in the world probably will drive these prices even higher, perhaps to 74, which is the major pivot on the weekly. Look at that. And also be on the lookout for opportunities on the HO, on which a long is also has triggered and is in progress. Look at this. The RB, as we have mentioned in previous videos, has hit the previous pivot. There's another one at 3.2 from 2022 it was. Look at this, which, or 3.2, something like that, which is likely to get hit. So there are opportunities outside of the CL, definitely. And as always, I don't need to repeat this every time we speak, that ETFs, the corresponding ETF, in the case of CL, that's USO, but also there's double ETF. So do your research and make your plan if you trade these markets. On to metals, on which our good call on GC is in progress. Again, recent events probably will drive these prices even higher up, as well as on the SI. Also, the palladium platinum couple here, you see this is the SI, they have reached the 1Rs, and we'll keep an eye on this for further opportunities. Palladium is playing around with this trigger area here, and platinum, look at this beautiful trigger here on the 4-hour chart. Without any further ado, let's just have a quick look at treasuries, which are doing what they're supposed to be. Look at this. This is also something we covered in previous videos and also mentioned that we're active on the weekly time frame. That's slower, more relaxed, and it's going to go to the same place anyway. Okay, ZF, ZN, I'm not going to go into those. There's a lesson on ZL. Well, this is from past weeks, but let's just mention it. This is a good example of a slide and for why it makes sense to keep a runner. So go back to our previous videos for a discussion on this. And ZW has triggered and is working on a 1R on the daily chart. And remember, this is one of our favorite setups here, the first pullback after the breakout. This is exactly what wheat is doing right now. So important week coming up. It makes sense to pay attention. Also practice care, but be on the lookout for opportunities. Back in the morning, and until then, mindful trading.